Hooyah! This is Robin from the Back Pain Secret podcast, and today we're going to talk about how you should sit when you have sciatica.
So, here's the important question. How can back pain sufferers like us, who don't want to use prescription drugs or go through surgery, heal our back pain? How do we live our daily lives in a way that allows us to go to work, take care of our families, enjoy life, and still manage our back pain? That is the question, and this podcast will give you the answer. My name is Robin Wakeham, and welcome to Back Pain Secrets.
Welcome back, guys. So on today's episode, we're going to talk about how you should sit when you have sciatica. This is a very common question, and the best answer is really to move about. You shouldn't sit at all, but sometimes, especially if you're at work and you have certain things you do, you have to sit. So that's what we're going to talk about. To give you guys a bit of a backstory here, I'm going to tell you the story about Kim. Kim is about 30 years old. She's female, and she has had sciatica for about 6 months now. It's located mostly in her left leg, all the way down to her foot, and she has a tingling sensation and sometimes weakness. She had an MRI for this, and it showed she had a slipped disc at L5S1, very, very common level to have a slipped disc. So she has this, and the pain is just horrible, especially when she's sitting. It's just irritating it very, very much. Internally, Kim was struggling right now because she's just had a big promotion at work. She's actually the lead air traffic controller at an airport. And what she does essentially is she's controlling all the planes and giving them directions and orders how they should land at the airport, okay? So this kind of work is very, very, it's a big responsibility to have, You have thousands of people's lives in her hand every day, So she has to be very, very, on constantly, okay? And there was some other issues at work as well, because she wasn't allowed to take any medication whatsoever, because that would affect her mind, right? And she couldn't stand up because it was like a big switchboard, and she had to sit down for the majority of her working shift, right? It's a big, big problem. So externally, she was also doing some stupid stuff, She was stretching her piriformis muscle. The piriformis muscle is the buttocks, basically. You have a muscle down there, and sometimes it can feel quite nice when you do the stretch there. It gives you a temporary pain relief when you're stretching, but it's not a long-term solution. She was also doing something really stupid. She was cracking her own back. She was on her side and she was just twisting and turning, and that wasn't good at all. That actually irritated her, but a friend of her told her to do that, and she's been doing that for quite a bit. She's kind of a tough woman, also, Kim, kind of hardcore. So she was into CrossFit, and she was doing the CrossFit routine 3 times a week, and she did this she did the squats, she did the deadlifts, and quite a lot of heavy weights, hardcore stuff. That was also irritating her back quite a bit, but she just kept on doing it because she was thinking, I need to exercise in order for me to become better and stronger. She hit this big wall now, because she's at work. She has all this responsibility, but she starts to see or notice that her pain and the lack of sleep, her crankiness, her irritation on everything was affecting her job, And she understood that she couldn't put that amount of people at risk just because she had this pain, So she actually reduced her workload to 50%, and that helped her quite a bit, because she had an opportunity to just lie down more at home and relax more. But she really didn't want to lose her job, okay? And they told her at work, if you can't come back in 2-3 months time at 100%, we need to put someone else in there to fill the spot, And she was really, really annoyed and irritated around this. So when she came to my office, she just had one question, Robin, how can I sit with my sciatica at work? Because I need to sit. I know I need to move around, walk around, and do all of this core exercise and do the other stuff, but I need to sit down, okay? So that was the question she had. So first off, I told Kim, when you sit with sciatica, you shouldn't cross your legs. Very, very important. Number 2, Kim, when you're sitting with sciatica, you need to have your feet flat on the floor, okay? Also a very good tip. And also when you're sitting, you need to have your hips and your knees in about 45 angle degree at all times, or most of the time. And also try to get, if you have a chair, an office chair, you should have the office chair, and that should have wheels on it. So you're moving around in it, and you're moving your body in one unit, okay? With the wheels. You're not twisting or turning your back too much, okay? So that was a few tips that she was using, and that actually helped her quite a bit. So right now she's at work, and she's working 6 hours in front of sitting down, and she has 2 hours where she can do some of the work at a standing desk. And additionally to that, she's walking every day, and she's using these cold showers as well. And she's doing some stretching for the piriformis muscle, but she's not hitting the gym. She's not doing any CrossFit whatsoever, guys. And she's just calming down a bit. So that's what you should think about, guys. If you need to sit down when you have sciatica, it is possible, but you need to think about the things I just mentioned, okay? Today, guys, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go to the beach, actually, It's a sunny day, and I'm gonna enjoy it with my family. So take care, I love you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. And guys, remember, you're just one step away from healing your back pain. Bye-bye.
Want more back pain secrets? Then go ahead and get your free copy of my best-selling book, Back Pain Secrets, at backpainsecrets.com. Inside this book, you will find my top secrets to healing your back pain without prescription drugs or surgery that have helped thousands of other people just like you.